Hi submarine friends. Somebody just asked me on YouTube to make a video about CO2 scrubbers and the oxygen system for my submarines. So if you're a homemade submarine guy, you want to build your own submarine, don't be afraid of these two items. They're really not complicated. You have to be careful and you have to do a little bit of research, but it's really not that hard. I'll make a video on how to make the scrubber next time, but I'm working on my old 40 Dodge today and I ran out of oxygen, so I thought this is a perfect opportunity to explain how we get oxygen. So I use these little tanks right here. I have several of them that I carry in the submarine. When I deplete one, I can just swap it out. It's real easy. I also have a large tank on the outside of the submarine that's only for emergency use. This here is just for day use and backup. But the big tank underneath the submarine is what gives me the 72 hours supply in an emergency. So one question is, how do we get the oxygen into the submarine? Well, what I do is really simple. This is the day tank, one of the day tanks. There's a regulator right here with a gauge and a little bleed valve. That's all there is to it. So what you do is you just turn on the flow. You have to play with the feed valve to understand where it has to be, and you do that by measuring the internal pressure of the submarine. So all you do is you use an altimeter of some sort. I can make a video about that actually. And so the pressure inside the submarine has to not change at all. When you first dive, it will change a little bit because the temperature inside the submarine changes. So you have to allow for that, but that's quite minimal. So all I do is I have two digital oxygen meters that measure the oxygen level inside the submarine. I turn this on, I watch the altimeter, and then I back it up with the O2 sensors. I have two. One is redundant, just so I know that if one is not right, the other one will back me up. The next question is, how do we fill these little tanks? Well, that's why I'm doing this today, because I ran out of oxygen to cut the brackets off my chassis here, so I thought, well, I'm going to take the oxygen back from my tanks because they're freshly filled. So all I do is I have this adapter here on the large tank that I normally use to fill these little tanks. So all I do is I put this tank, I connect it to the adapter. There we go. Take it up. So this tank is empty. So I'm going to open this valve. You do everything slowly with oxygen. So that's open, and there is a 0 in there. Now I take this valve here, or this handle here, that fits onto the O2 tank, and I very slowly open it up. And now it's flowing. I do it very slowly. This is not something you want to rush. So again, I'm only doing this video today because I need the oxygen back in this tank. So that's all there is to it. So I'm going to take all 4 of those little tanks and then put the oxygen back. It's that simple.